Hello, this is Michael John. Today we're doing a review on this foldable drone. The model number is E88, but I'm not sure if that makes any difference because a lot of different companies are selling this exact drone or a very similar drone, and it's kind of a generic drone, so model number doesn't really mean anything. They're all copying the design from the DJI Mini 3, Mini 2, and as you can see, it looks very similar, and it does not perform obviously the same because this drone cost $469 and this drone cost me $25. There's a YouTuber named Computer Clan that actually made a video exposing the scam that these drones can be privy to. There is a company called Skyquad that claims that this drone costs $5,000 when in reality I was able to get it for 25, a very similar one, if not exactly the same one. And he made a whole video about how how bad it is, and he said it's a scam and everything. He also said it costs $12. So two things I want to point out about Computer Clan's review, I guess, of the scam. First of all, it doesn't cost $12. If you go on AliExpress or eBay, I scoured and searched, and I was not able to find anything, including shipping, with a camera, let alone one camera, dual camera, for less than $20 if you're really lucky. I bought this for 25, but it had 3 batteries in a case, so I guess that was the extra $5. But you cannot get it for $12. The reason why it said $12 when he was searching for it is because of the reason that AliExpress always posts things as different prices than they actually are. As you can see over here, it says $22.95. But if you probably go into it, this one also says $18. But if you go into it, you'll see that that's just for a battery, or that's just for a case or something like that. And if you actually want the entire thing, you'll be paying more. So here are the listings. And I also got it from eBay, but I could have got from AliExpress for about the same price, $25. You get 3 batteries, you get a case, and you get the remote. So that's pretty awesome. You could also get on Amazon a very similar one for $25. Obviously, this would have to be backed by an actual company, so I guess that's why it's more expensive. But it's probably just worth getting the cheaper one for $25. As you can see on eBay, this is where I got mine from. There are different prices, but $24.49. $29.99, and this is a regular buy it now or best offer, and there are many like this. If you do check, DJI does charge a lot more money so for their drone, but theirs is probably a lot better. Secondly, he calls this drone a scam. This is not a scam if you buy it for $12 or, well, what he thinks was $12 or $25. I kind of bought this as a toy, and I thought, hey, I'd have some fun with it. So if you're buying it with the expectations of just having it as a toy, it is very, very much worth the money of $25. Let's take a look at the box. There's not much to see here. It has a bunch of different things that it claims here. It says that it is an HD camera, a fold. Okay, it does fold, and all of these other different gestures. We know that's all not true, so I guess that is a scam in a way. It comes in an exquisite case. Okay, I don't know about that. And here are all the precautions. Let's take a look at the actual drone. So it does come in a case. This case is kind of a hard case, but it's not really very hard. It's like a little bit soft, but for $25, I am very impressed. Again, I think I got the cheapest price that was at the time. So take a look at that. Take it with a grain of salt for the $25. You might be paying more close to $30 for the 3 batteries. Let's first take a look, I guess, at the batteries because they were the most interesting to me, actually. As you can see, it does have a little connector where you can connect it to the drone, and I'll show you how to put that in. Inside, you can actually see the battery, and if you shake it, you'll feel it's moving around. And I'm actually going to open up one of these batteries and show you what's inside. But basically, it's just I guess it's a lithium-ion battery, 1,000 milliamp hours. That's a lot. I didn't think it would be that much. A phone is usually 3,500 for the ones that have the higher amperage. Okay, let's take a look at, I guess, what comes in the box, what comes in this accessory bag next. Here are protectors, guards, to make sure that if you're a beginner flyer, you should put them on. I don't know how to put them on, so I'm going to show you how to put it on, how I finally figured it out, and you should definitely do it before you fly for the first time. This is a screwdriver that you will need to replace the blades, and it comes with 4 extra blades. I almost had to use one of my extra blades because one of them got lost, and it comes with a micro charger, which is what it uses to charge. And I'll show you the charger again. It is a micro charger. It has a little LED there. It turns red when it's charging, and when it finishes charging, it just turns off. Let's take a look at the remote. I'm not going to pretend like I know all the functions of this remote. I would say these are antennas, but they're made out of plastic, so I don't think they are. Maybe they help with the waves a little bit. I don't know. In the back, you have batteries. It takes 3 AA batteries. And there's not much else in the back. On the bottom, you have this little thing that comes out, and you can put your phone in. I know it's the wrong way, I'm just showing you how to put it in. The problem that I have is that the app only works in one direction, and it turns on the power button, which is really annoying. So you don't have to use the app. You really don't. There are a lot of buttons here. This is the power button, turns on and off. One of these are to control the direction that the drone goes, and one of these are to control the altitude, and you can spin right or left using that. I believe this one is the one that controls the movement, and this one controls the altitude and stuff like that. This is the takeoff and land button. I'm not sure what these buttons do. I guess they make them go in that direction. If you press this button right here, it actually will flip the drone. That's pretty cool. I don't know what any of the other buttons do, but I'll show you on the instructions. Usually when I fly it, I'm just too concerned. I'm more focused on trying to make sure it doesn't fall in a tree or something, because I'll get that to the next thing, the actual drone. Let's first, I guess, take a look at the wings. They can fold out like this. Okay, that's how it works. Okay, once they're folded out, then it's ready for takeoff. As you can see, the wings are pretty battered, and that's because I smashed into I only used this like probably 10 times, and it already got that smashed up because I guess I am not that good at flying. Basically, the way it works is that they're kind of like this, so that way if it does hit a wall, it actually doesn't break the wings, which is kind of nice. There is a screw over here that you can take out, and if you take out the screw, you can actually replace, I guess, the whole thing. But the wings themselves can come out pretty easily. It's like hooked on over here. Hold on. Okay, like this. And as you can see, you can hook it right back in like this. There we go. We're good to go. And those are the wings. It lands kind of like this. As you can see, it has this landing pad over here. The company on it is Drone Pro. Interesting. Okay. It has a bunch of LEDs. If you'll see, I'll turn it on. And there are LEDs in the front. There are LEDs over here. There are LEDs over here, but I've never actually seen them turn on, so I don't know. There are 2 cameras. There's one over here. Let me just turn off the lights. One camera in the front, and that's adjustable only by hand, and it has a ribbon. So don't be too strong with it because it might just rip the ribbon. And one on the bottom. This one is much less powerful than this one, and just keep that in mind. Over here you have the antenna, and it's a smart idea it's on the bottom because it actually gets the signal a lot better. This one uses the internal batteries over here. So let me show you this internal battery. You just push that up over there, and then you pull out, and that's 3 batteries that it has. And that's the battery situation. Over here we have, let me show you. Okay, over here actually opened up. This whole piece opened up, and this wing was having trouble. Like it was just wobbling around like that. So you definitely want to be careful that to not smash it, I guess, because this already is breaking apart. I super glued it shut, so hopefully it's not going to have any problems from here on out. But you know, inevitably something else will break. And let me open up a battery so that I can show you what's inside this battery. And I just snapped those right open, and as you can see, the battery is just sitting in here, connected with two wires like that to this control board. Honestly, I wouldn't leave this battery charging unattended. My personal opinion. As you can see, it has this little control board over here. That is the way that you charge it up with the micro cable, and I'm going to put it right back in. But I'm going to show you first. As you can see right here, it is 1,000 milliamp hours. Is it actually 1,000 milliamp hours? I don't know, but that's what it claims, and it's basically a nice thick battery, so that's good. It does stay better in place with these plastic tabs over here that hold it in place. So let me just try to get that in. Okay, there you go, as you can see, and you could just close it right back up. Just make sure that it's the right way. Yep, this is the right way. All right, and it will snap right back into place. And if it doesn't, then you did something wrong. Yeah, I did something wrong. All right, let me fix it. Okay, we got that fixed up, and as you can see, micro cable. That was the unboxing. Let me show you. Let me give you my experience with flying this. I can't show you me flying it because I would need someone to video that. But I'm going to tell you how it went. First of all, I'm going to show you how the app works. But first, I'm going to tell you my experience, and that is that it does work. It definitely has some drift to the right whenever I fly it. Is there some way to make that more to make it more stable? I don't know, but it did work. It works decently. It is definitely worth $25. Therefore, I would not call this a scam. And Mr. Computer Clan, if you look at it from the way of being a toy and not a $100 item, rather a $25 item, I think it is well worth the price. It's probably the same exact thing as what he has. Now I'm going to show you how I was able to connect it to this app. Now this app, the way it looks is, let me show you real quick. It's got this thing right here. It's called Wi-Fi Cam. So you just click that, and it only goes in portrait mode this way. It will not work in any other way, which means that the power button for me was in the way. So I'm going to connect it to this thing right here, and you basically just have to find it on your Wi-Fi. On mine, it showed up as Wi-Fi something or other, so that's what I clicked, and I connected to it. Obviously, it's not actually going to have Wi-Fi. It's going to say no connection, but once you do connect to it and you press start, you should be able to, for example, see my scissors. There we go. So it does work. This is the camera part, and then there are a lot of other features here, of which I'm not well versed. And there are instructions right here, which I'm going to show you real quick, so that way you can. I'm going to pause it so that way if you want to read it, you can. Sorry, you can pause it. That way, if you want to read it, you can. I hope this is clear enough for the instructions. And it tells you what all the buttons do and how to connect and what all these things are. You can also switch to the other camera. Let me see if I can do that. And I was able to switch cameras. You just have to click this button and you can switch from one camera to the next. So I press this button again and it shows me that. Press this button again, it shows me to the bottom camera, which is pretty fun. There are probably a lot of other features. The good news is I don't think you need internet to connect to the Wi-Fi, so you can use it outside or whatever it is. There's also this instruction booklet, which shows you how to use the app. So here it is, how to use the app. Anyway, I hope this helped you. This was basically my, review, my first impression review, I guess, of this drone. Honestly, if you're looking for a toy and you want to spend less than $30, I definitely recommend it. If you're looking for something to shoot high quality video and to have as a long-term toy maybe, then I would definitely stay away from it. Because you want something that's, maybe $100, $200, maybe even a DJI brand device. But if you're looking for something low end, just to play with it for, a week until it breaks, this could be your friend. It came at a perfect time. I am going camping, so it was a lot of fun. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope this somehow helped you. Oh, first I want to also show you how to put on the guard. Let me show you how to put on the guard. I almost forgot. The way you put on the guard is, hold on. Right, the way you put on a guard is like this. Okay, that's the official way how to put on a guard. And click it in right in. And that prevents it from smashing into things because now it's basically longer and it doesn't smash into things. Now the guard is stuck on. If you want to take it off, you have to click this button right here and it comes off. If you look at the bottom, there's like little hinges, little chutes to catch it. I know this wasn't the most professional review, but it was kind of more my first impression of this drone. And thanks for watching.